So why have I chosen a camcorder over the modern mirrorless cameras like the Sony A7IV or any of the other really good mirrorless cameras out there? For example, the camera that I'm using right now is the Sony AX53. It can do full HD, it can do 4K. Is it a full frame sensor? No. Is it a crop sensor? No. It's even smaller than that. So why would I choose a camcorder over something that beats this out of the park, at least on paper? Sorry, I got a fire going, so kind of fogged up a little bit. My feet are getting pretty cold. Well, for me, I've used the mirrorless cameras before, such as the Sony ZV-E10, which is a great camera. But there's something about the ergonomics of a camcorder specifically for video. The way that they fit in your hand, the way they look. There's just something about the ergonomics of using a camcorder, at least for me, that I prefer over using something like the ZV-E10 or the Sony A7IV. Do I plan on upgrading this camera? Yes, I do. Well, what am I gonna upgrade it to? It's gonna be the Sony Z90V. It has a 1-inch sensor and all the bells and whistles. And the only reason why I would even upgrade from this camera is because of that sensor size. Nothing more. Because everything that that camera can do, this one can essentially do just as well. Ooh, my feet are cold. They're steaming right now. So I guess the quick answer as to why I use a camcorder instead of a modern mirrorless camera is preference. I like how these feel, I like how they look, I like how they work. And the thing is camcorders are specifically made for video. Yes, I know that you have the FX30, I know you have the Sony Cinema line, which are mirrorless cameras. Don't yell at me. But I think a lot of people get caught up in staring at the spec sheets and making the comparisons and saying this one's better or this one's better because of this reason or that reason. The smoke is getting in my face. It's starting to get dark. Can't have my sunglasses on no more. So believe it or not, at the end of the day, the camera is the least important tool that you have. You can use an old point and shoot from 2008, but if you're an artist and you know how to tell a story and you know how to affect emotions of people, that's what matters at the end of the day, not the spec sheets. Oh, and good audio. Good audio matters a lot more than you think. You may have the best top of the line camera that shoots in 8K, 10-bit color, and it looks fantastic, but if your audio is bad, then what's the point? Never underestimate good audio. God, my butt keeps getting all wet. I don't want to continue ranting, but again, it's a preference thing for me. I'm always going to choose my camcorders for video. I don't see myself ever switching to a mirrorless camera to shoot any of my videos. I really don't. I love the built-in optical zoom. I love the built-in stabilization. The video quality is good enough for me, and for what I do, it's perfect. May not be perfect for you, but for me, they're chef's kiss. Believe me, I can go on and on and on about why these are superior, at least for me, than using anything else. We'll see you in the next one.